Welcome to APHIS Celebrity Spotlight. I'm Nancy J. Sure, a movie about the man who invented the intermittent windshield wiper doesn't sound too entertaining. But if that role is filled by Greg Kinnear and the film captures a legal battle decades in the making, it starts to get interesting. I sat down with Greg and the director to see how they brought this true story to the big screen. Where did this come from?
Well, this actually is a true story, an amazing story about a man who spent his entire life trying to get the Ford Motor Company to admit that they stole his idea, which was that little pause on your windshield wiper. I know you don't use them down in Dallas, windshield wipers, but you know, this was a really unique idea that born out of a personal handicap of this guy, and he fought Ford for a lot of years, and it's a hell of a story.
In 1967, every major car company in the world was struggling to invent the intermittent windshield wiper. The solution...
Hey, Dad! Mom wants to know where the blender is.
It's down here! He's taking it apart!
...came from a college professor in Detroit.
1, 2, 3, now!
Wow!
Ford is very interested.
Why, Ford? Wow.
They want it.
Oh, where's it going? Bob's real big on security. Come on, let her rip.
That is very good, Bob. That's very, very good.
Bob Kern's winner of the wiper competition. Congrats. We're going to need a working unit from you.
There's 20 million cars built in this country, and every one of them's going to need our wiper.
The era, the 1960s, seems to be a character in Flash of Genius, too. I mean, it's as much a part of the movie as the story.
Yeah. Well, it takes place in Detroit, so it's a company town, and this man is kind of being ostracized, not only by his family and marginalized by Ford, but I think you do feel his loss. It's a very you know, it's a great sense of what he's up against, revealed by the kind of stark background of Detroit at that time. Because if you're fighting the Ford Motor Company, you're in the wrong place.
They want out, Bob.
Who wants out?
Ford.
Out! They have the unit.
I know.
Introducing the finest Ford Mustang and the brand new intermittent windshield wiper. Let's give it a hand!
That is my design.
Right this way, sir. Outside, please.
They took this from us.
You're gonna be fine.
You need to take a hard look at reality and realize what we're up against. It's just a windshield wiper.
To you, maybe. To me, it's the Mona Lisa.
Suing one of the most powerful corporations in the world, that's something you take on lightly.
In this movie, we see your character, Greg, as being, I mean, he's passionate and he's driven, but he does get a little bit off.
Yeah. Well, where is that line to crazy? I mean, he certainly goes right up to it. I felt like when I read the script, I was so hoping that he wasn't nuts, because at that point I'd be so much less interested in the story. But you know, make no mistake about it. I mean, we try to draw a real human being here. I mean, he's not perfect. He's a very, he's a flawed guy. He's abrasive and prickly, stubborn, a little distrustful, and yet I think most people's response is that you genuinely find yourself ultimately rooting for his cause, and we certainly don't try to pander to the audience and say, hey, you need to like this guy.
Where are you going?
Ford does not know the meaning of years or money.
This is about more than money. This is about right and wrong, and you know it. We're gonna have to go it alone.
Going to the law library is not going to make you a lawyer, Bob.
Kearns versus Ford.
I'm not sure why, but I understand you'll be representing yourself.
My son Dennis will be helping me out.
It's gone on long enough now. They have all the time. We don't.
Are you backing out of this?
Ford wants to offer your family $30 million.
Do they admit it was my invention?
No.
Don't do it, Dad.
You could walk away with nothing.
I do know where you go is where I wanna be.
Makes you wonder what makes a man successful. Brains? Talent? Maybe it's some other thing.